conversation last week. We needed you. We needed you. Just kidding. Just
Yeah,
kidding.
man.
No, no. But big shout out. It's okay. We understand. Life comes at you fast. All right, everybody.
Ain't that the fucking
And
truth?
our special guest today, Miss Cali Girl Nike 21. Camera, if we can look over there real quick. Callie,
Hey.
Callie, why don't you tell
Hello.
everybody, live streaming in our studio, what who you are, what you do, and what you do in the space.
Oh gosh. Well, I came into the space purely out of wanting to learn more because I thought it was so intriguing. And then it just kind of grew into, I'll fast forward to today, where I'm with a community, which one of my Instagram, I'm an Instagram account manager, I guess I should say. I'm a creative, I guess. I am a creative. I'm an
Yeah, that's right,
artist.
girl. Ownership.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry, I'm a creative, and then coming into here, seeing all the creative stuff that you can do, and being social as well, but learning more about that. And so I was like thinking, okay, this is a good space of what you're doing, bringing women together, empowerment, because that's what I'm all about. So one of my Instagram um, clients, that's what we do. It's called Women Making Waves, and that's what we do. We empower women, and it's not just business, it's just everything. It's connection, it's confidence, it's being together, of empowering each other. We do all sorts of stuff, and we're growing and getting bigger. So I wanted to bring it into the VR world, which this is when meeting you, Sue, and you, Lovely, and Trix and Sweetest, like I was like, oh fuck. Sorry, I do cuss
It's okay.
all the fucking time.
We don't.
And
We don't. I'm kidding.
I know, but I do. That's
No,
me.
I do
No
big time.
judgment.
Have you not seen our
Um,
podcast yet?
Oh, have you not? I'm like,
I'm
shit. Oh, shoot. Okay, I will try to keep it good.
You don't have
But
to.
but after meeting, with these women, I was like, okay, this is where I want to bring Women Making Waves in, is to empower, because it's all about the connection. We do so many things, and I've met so many people. I've learned a lot, lessons learned a lot here.
Oh,
It's been a very interesting ride. I've been here from the get go, from the very fucking beginning when there was no doors.
21.
And hmm?
What's that's the 21 in your name?
Yeah, right. Yes.
Oh, okay. Who knew?
Well, that's my favorite number too. That's my favorite number too. So but interesting. You said, oh, you caught on. You always catch on to that. That's why I love you.
Good for you, too, yeah.
She always catches on to that. That's why I love her. But
she's the
I don't know. I mean, that's just who I am. I am who I am. As most of you know who know me, I'm me. I just try to be myself. Oh, I love you, Disney. I'm so happy. Dis never comes on anymore. Thank you, Disney, for. Oh, yeah. So it's just been an interesting ride. Yeah. I don't know what else. You can ask me questions.
Well,
I'm pretty much an open book.
I'm glad to have you on our couch. I've been excited about getting you on here. So welcome so much on here on
Thank
GrowCo.
you.
Yeah,
I
and I think
appreciate it.
like your journey and everything, because like all the women here, like all of us here, we've been here for a little while, so we've gone through the waves, up and down, the
Right.
trials and tribulations of the metaverse. And if
Literally,
you're out there
the
on the
waves.
street, you're like, what? It is just as realistic. It is real as in real life. I mean, the connections, the bonds, and everything. Speaking of connections and bonds, I'm gonna go over to Miss Lovely. Miss Lovely is here today. Miss Lovely, why don't you tell everybody?
Yay.
Hi guys, I'm Love240. Just follow me on Instagram. Keep up with my stories. I post a lot, so anything you want me to post on my Instagram, let me know. Tag me, make me a collaborator. I really don't care. I'm here to support everyone. Except for Trixie, because she tagged me in crazy things. I'm like,
Oh no.
I did not agree to that.
True, because I get tagged in it too.
I'm like, sorry. Damn, Trixie put me on blast.
Trixie. I was like, why is she turning
Even
red?
collab invite yet.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Speaking of Trixie, why don't we go right on over to Trixie? Trixie, what did you tell them?
Oh, that's a
What
good
are you doing here?
Yeah, don't send me collab invites either.
I'm sorry.
Actually, don't. Yeah, but yeah, if you want to send me like something to share my story, just like let me know you want to share because I'll just like it and just like comment. Otherwise, I don't know if you want to share it or not. So I'm dumb like that. Yeah, so just let me know.
Yeah.
We're
You
not
are not
dumb.
dumb like that.
We
Stop
do not
it.
say we are dumb on the couch, right? We don't call her.
Never.
You know
She's
what?
not dumb.
Like,
She's
sometimes,
amazing.
You know, I do that to myself
Let her
a
know.
lot. I do that to myself a lot. I'm like, damn, that's stupid. Why did I do that? Oh, like, especially in like stupid shit, like like texting. Like if I misspell shit, and I'm like, oh, I'm dumbass.
Ooh,
It
I
goes
hate
the
doing that
other
too.
way. You know what I mean? But I noticed that like recently, especially recently, that I noticed that when I say these things, like I'm just kind of like putting that out there, that projection of myself out there. So I'm just like constantly like, and then I catch myself. So now when I say those things, I hear myself and I'm like, wait a minute, no, girl, no, you're not. You know what I mean? I'm dyslexic. I can't help that my fucking brain can't see the letters correctly. You know what I mean? That doesn't make me a fucking dumbass. Because let me tell you, I could read a habit and routine like nobody else's business. Okay, like so, so it's not just because of that. So anyway, I just want it made
Be
me think
kind
of
to
that.
yourself.
Like, right, but I think as women, like it's really hard as like women. I think we do this to ourselves like so much. Like so much. I
So
think
much
that-
self sabotage. So
Oh,
much
yeah.
self sabotage.
Mhm. And like I've really been trying to like get them out, get it, like dig it out more and more and more. So that way, like I'm not saying it. So the progression goes from like just saying it without awareness, then saying it with awareness, right? And then catching yourself. And then to the point to where you're not even saying it anymore. Right? Like I don't want to be at the point anymore where like I'm like, fuck, that was stupid. Damn, you're dumb. You know what I mean? Like, damn, I don't, you know what I mean? And like so like I'm like, damn, I need to talk to myself. So anyway, I was just thinking that because you were saying that. I would really want to smoke my blunt because I've been waiting.
Start.
Get it out of the
Light that shit.
I'm about to smoke it up right now. Big
If I
shout
had a
out to
fucking
Loud.
flame, I'd be fucking flaming it on you.
Big shout out to Loud. Big shout because on MetaMan, right? He's on the way to Brazil, but he was talking about this strand called Alien OG. And guess what we fucking got? We got some Alien OG. That shit is like, it is amazing. I mean, it is good shit. It is good. Big shout out to Loud. But anyway, good. Take the fucking mic. Take it.
Okay, my name is Sweetest Flower. I'm one half of MGM Meta Genre Music. We this is something that we're doing. We're the first and only fully functional record label backed by a major distribution company, and we're also a distribution label. And we got Beneficial here. He is our creative director. He's amazing. We love you, Beneficial. Appreciate everything you do
He's
for us.
fucking awesome,
And
dude.
he is super awesome. Everybody in the metaverse should know about Beneficial, especially if they have a business. anything.
100%.
He is 1000% that guy at Beneficial. But yeah, but during the day, I am in medicine, and at night, I do everything that I do in here in this beautiful, amazing space. And this space is the only reason why I have the ability to do everything that I'm doing in the music, which has always been a passion of mine. So that's a big, huge perk of being in the metaverse. You're able to tap into things of yourself, your creativity, your passions, things that you thought you never had time to do. You can do those same exact things in a fraction of the time. Amazing. Amazing.
That's so
amazing.
true.
Love that. Yes. Yes.
It is
so true.
Absolutely.
Like to think about it, like even to have like a podcast, right? Like there's so many people coming up with podcasts, which is fucking amazing. I think that having a platform where people feel comfortable speaking their truth and people will find it. I think like there's so many different perspectives out there that it's amazing. You know what I mean? Like I do. And but to do
100%.
this, like in real life, if we were to do this without any of it and we were had to get together, we had to make the studio, we had to, you know how expensive that would be, like it's insane. And here we are streaming and we're already getting thousands of views on our streams already. Like that's amazing. Big shout out to everybody out there on the streams, man. We really appreciate y'all tuning in and listening to us bullshit on this couch, man.
Talking talking
No,
shit, flying with stuff and whatnot.
I just had a meeting. My team and I just had a meeting with this guy that does all what you guys do on the back end and stuff. He was like, wow, this is like, I believe in you girls. I believe in what your vision and what you're doing and all that kind of stuff. So he's collaborating with us. So he's going to actually set up this whole thing for us through VR to bring, oh my God, it's insane. Because I was like, wow, that's kind of cool. Because it's like thousands and thousands. I mean, as you guys know, it's a lot of money to do shit like that. So he's like gonna set us up to where he's going to help us bring our Women Making Waves into the VR world and do workshops and stuff like that. And it's crazy, the collaboration.
Do any of the
And
girls that you go on live with,
networking,
do they
yeah.
have headsets? No, huh?
So that's okay. Our end game, we have there's a lot that we do. There's a lot. So our end game actually is to do packages where if you sign up, we will send you a headset because there isn't anybody. There really isn't. And that's the whole thing why he wanted to collaborate with us because he saw our vision and sees what we're doing. Lovely and Trix, you see us. And so what we're doing and what we're trying to do to bring not just women, we have men who like collaborate with us and we are in tech and all this kind of stuff. So he was like, all right, I see you girls. I see what you're doing and want to bring that into the metaverse. And so like, yeah, we wanted to like do like a package where
So like,
we send you a headset.
so like, I have a question, right? Yeah,
Mm.
that's dope. I mean, like, I think that nobody's. Well, I know nobody's doing that. You know what I mean? Like,
We're so innovative. Sorry. Sorry. Go ahead.
yeah.
Go.
No. It's real dope. No, I just want more clarification. I think for me, like, because like Royal Rose, right? She was our guest. She was actually our first guest on our first episode, which is episode number 5, guys. I can't believe it. We've already made it 1 month since we started. So
I love
but
that.
she has a podcast too, right? For Surviving Voices, and like for people that are like women that are go through things and traumatic things. She went through
Mm.
major surgery. She had some medical issues that were dire. And she survived that. And so she's giving a platform for that. What is Women Making Waves? The platform that what is the platform for?
Okay, it is a lifestyle brand basically. It's not. It can be business. It can be confidence. We're just being. It's community. It's building community confidence. And oh my God, my mind just went totally like on the third part of it. But that's just me. This is what you're gonna get. But we've done so. I mean, we were all over the board, but we're trying to narrow it down so people can be clear, like you were saying, be very clear of like what our branding is. And it's about women and men. We have so many men who like collaborate with us and so because they see us. And so to answer your question, I just went off.
That's okay. It's okay.
I feel like I have a pretty good understanding of
But
it.
yeah,
It seems like it's like a collaborative of just kind of like a collaborative like women's empowerment group
Yes.
with allies that are men that kind of uplift and kind of go on ahead and push you guys
Totally.
into a direction
Thank
with their
you.
resources is what it sounds
Thank
like.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. So we are, it is about collaborating with other women. Just we're uplifting about, we want to showcase your business. We want to do whatever we can. We're building courses to help others. We have a mentorship program right now that is booming because we worked with Cal Poly students to actually ask the girls, hey, what do you want? What do you need? And they shared with us. So we built a whole course of a mentorship program, Mentee, which it doesn't have to be college. It could be anything. It could be just you needing life skills or just being mentored by someone or just being guided. Yeah. So yeah,
That's
we've
so
got a lot
important.
going
That
on.
is
Sorry.
so fucking important. Like growing up, right? Like for me, like I was in a gang, right? When I was growing up, and so like it was so bad, like in my neighborhood. No, I mean I live in the barrio. Like it was And it was bad where the apartment complexes would have game rehabilitation centers in the apartment complexes. And I was at my homeboy's house one day and I was like leaving there because I wanted to go downstairs. And so I went down and I was turning around the corner and boom, I bumped into one of the counselors. And she bumped into me and she was just like, when are you going to decide that you want better? And like, even though outwardly, right, I was like, whatever, like, I don't want to hear that shit. Like, I'm trying to go get me something. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Another day.
you know what I mean? Maybe tomorrow.
That's another story.
You know?
Right.
But
Another
like, but it
topic.
planted, right? But it planted the seed because that always stuck with. I'm in my 40s, and I still remember that to this day, and how much it impacted me. And even like back then, I didn't realize how much it impacted me, but it impacted me so much that I mean, I'm not in a gang. I could be a product of my environment. She was one of the messengers that was sent to me to steer me in the correct direction my business, to be like, hey, bendeja, get your shit together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
like, so I think it's so important for especially for women for us to like have these podcasts, these outlets, the broadcasting everywhere, like as much as possible, and collaborating in both
Mm.
of them, like sharing each other's shit, like you know what I mean, like Callie, send me your shit, like let's
Oh,
go, you know what I mean, like
yeah, I
and vice
will.
versa, because I feel like because we never know what in that podcast could be said that somebody in your audience could probably need to hear
Resonate with
or
and
might
like
want to
be
hear.
right and resonate
Yeah,
with and be like, oh my God, thank you for
because
saying that.
that one little seed like grew so much,
Mm,
and it was just so random and just like it's the times that you're not thinking that is you're doing something when you're doing something, what I
yeah,
mean, so many times, like
totally.
even with indie tours, like so many people, like I get in inboxes or something, of gratitude or whatever, and or somebody will tell me what their thoughts are me, and I'm like, what, like I never thought that I would never, because I didn't, you know what I mean, like because you're just maneuvering in such a natural way that you don't know, and that's the time that you really can catch people. I got high. I can tell, huh?
Good.
Hey, you're
I'm all
speaking good. I love what you're. I'm listening and I'm all over that. What you're saying.
I'm all getting Indian style, like, huh?
But you're
We should
speaking the
just say
truth
fuck all
though,
the
and
bullshit.
it's so true though. I mean,
It is. It's
that's what we're all
so
about. We're just
powerful.
about. I mean, it's not. You can't be just that. You have to collaborate and be with amongst all these women or men. All of us. It's like we all lift each other up. We all have other voices. We can share ideas and stuff like that. That's where the magic happens. Is when you all collaborate and like let's be together. Okay, you got what do you gotta say? 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 I'm listening. And that's what Women Make Waves is all about. We're just like
Such a
we
such a damn Virgo. She's such,
I know. Like,
I love it though, 'cause I'm like, yeah, me too, girl.
I know we're like, oh, I'm picking up what you're putting down every fucking time.
But I want to talk about the guys, right? About having guys part of the
Mm,
productions and stuff like that, right? Because like I see them as allies, as the womanhood, as our species, right?
yes,
Allies to our
100%.
species. They respect our vision. They understand our femininity. They don't, you know what I mean? Like it's a much different. And like even like with here, like girl code dialogue is strictly for our species. You know what I mean? Just like Meta Man is strictly for their species, which is
Mm.
manhood. So but the ally is Nixon here recording, right? We got Savage in the audience. Fade was here earlier. You know what I mean? So like those are our allies. You know what I mean? They support us, and I'm so
We got
here for it.
Ben.
Like, we got Ben.
Yeah, we got Ben.
Our ally. I can't forget about Ben.
Right.
You know,
Hey, right there.
Oh my God.
I can't say the name
My
around me.
Oh shit.
Say blobfish. Oops. Change the subject.
She said it.
What?
She didn't catch it. She didn't catch it.
What did she say? Tell me.
Your favorite sushi.
But I think that's your sushi.
Oh,
What's your
blobfish
favorite
sushi.
sushi?
We know what the blobs are.
We know what the blobs are.
I might have changed it to like something with dinosaurs. No, I guess I don't know.
Oh.
Oh, look at her. She's so
Oh
loud.
my God.
I'm not lying. It's okay.
I don't know what's happening.
Oh, sorry.
What
Ask again.
Are we getting blocked? Was it five episodes and that's it?
No. That's all.
Not yet.
Yes.
We'll say that.
Never.
But
And we're getting
anyway,
blocked.
but yeah, but I'm like so. But going back on topic because I was like so stoned. I watch the live. You know what? I do watch the lives back though. I
watch
do.
them
I
too.
do. I be telling like, and I'm like, you need to turn the camera when you need to turn the camera when they're looking. and then I realized, right, this whole time when his eyes are closed, they can still see through. So sometimes when his eyes be closed, right, I'd be like,
Yelling at him.
open your eyes, like.
That's funny.
Pay attention, Nick.
Fuck up, dude.
Right.
And then he just smiles.
And he's laughing. He's like,
He always does that. That's the grin he always gives.
It is a good one. But no, but
So good.
you know, like having men allies in womanhood, I think is so important.
Oh God.
But I also think
Agreed.
it's important for us to be able to allow men to be that for us as well, too.
it's
You know what I
necessary.
mean?
100%.
Yeah, like, because it. Listen, I love y'all, but us trying to do some shit would be really fucking difficult, man.
No, yes, I agree. We definitely need
If we,
Nick.
if we
do.
try to
And
build
Ben.
the motherfucking shit, like, I mean, we could probably build like a 1 or 2 story. Like, I really feel like we could. Like, I feel like we could. I'll
We
be
should
on my
try.
motherfucking
We
shit,
should.
right?
Let's do it.
But once we get to like a 3rd story building, like, I don't think so.
We could use my Barbie house. Although Nick probably helped with that. Never mind.
Yeah, Nick did like that.
Never mind.
And paid
Never
Barbie house in here.
No Barbie house then.
Oh my God. Yes.
I got a Barbie
No,
bus
sure.
too, by the way. I never like published it.
do.
Because it's
Oh
both
my
blog.
God. The
bubbles?
Barbie bus. No,
Did y'all
no
play with
bubbles.
Barbies?
Was it the one that's like shooting each
Oh,
other?
no,
Like,
squirting
shooting
guns.
each other with the water
Yeah, the
guns?
squirters, yeah.
I know, but no
I was like,
bubbles.
oh, I'm
Remember, I
so
got the
wet.
bubble
What?
disease.
Oh, yeah. No bubbles.
Oh my God.
You start-
Did y'all have
Sorry?
Barbies growing up?
No,
Hmm.
I don't actually.
Yeah,
I did.
No.
I had a lot.
a lot. I had a lot of
had
Barbies.
knockoff Barbies.
I had them all.
I had knockoff Barbies.
Me
You know,
too.
my mom for my
had them all.
18th birthday bought me a Barbie, and she was like, "Here, because I never got you a Barbie."
Oh,
Oh,
You got one of those thin plastic joints.
So, yeah, I got one of those.
the legs don't bend or anything like that.
Barbie's a popular thing, that's true.
No, that shit ain't even stiff. You could just go like this, and it crushes the leg. You know? If you know, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Look at Trixie, like, who's lost now, motherfucker? I'm just kidding.
seriously. Yeah, Trixie.
Oh, girl,
Right.
I'm gonna give you a Barbie. I'm gonna give you
You know
Malibu
what?
Barbie.
Yeah, Barbie.
I'm gonna
Oh
send
my
you
God.
Malibu Barbie, Princess Barbie, fucking every Barbie. You're gonna get so many birthday Barbies for your birthday. I'm gonna send you
I
tons of
believe she
Barbies.
will. I feel like you sent a bunch of sprays. What is that? That one spray you kept sending.
Oh,
I
that's
kept seeing it on
Be
Instagram for a
Gone.
while.
That was the
Is
Be
it Be
Gone. Bitch, Be
Be
Gone.
gone.
I was gonna say,
Bitch,
I've
Be
seen it
Gone.
all over
And it
Instagram
looks
for a
like a
while.
Lysol. I saw this a couple years ago. Not a couple. It was like maybe 2 years ago, I think it was.
That too.
Oh, oh, I send it to a lot of people, but I bought my son some, and no. They won one, so I sent it to him. It was called Bitch Be Gone. Bitch Be Gone. It's all, it has everything like thought and all
I
this
love
good
you,
stuff. I was like, no fucking way. This is awesome. I'll do another photo of it because it's perfect. I'll be like, shh. Not you girls, but you know what I mean. Bitch Be
no.
Gone.
I know some rich people. I need to maybe.
Oh
I don't know.
God.
Yeah, you need one. I'm gonna buy you one, girl. I'm gonna
Metaverse
buy you one
Can
for
we get
sure.
her a private one?
Yes. And what color? Let me know.
Oh no! Look, I need to.
Oh my
actually go
God.
see.
You can buy them here at Indie Tours.
Bitch, you got.
Just go
Any
through
color smoke
Nike.
you want.
Nike will hook your ass up. I will.
Make sure you don't have any pop-ups on your browser though. It won't work.
No.
Oh my God.
No
Yeah.
pop-up, so.
The ad blockers.
Yeah, what the
Sweetness is quiet today. What's going on?
I
Sweetness?
know.
I'm just,
Sweet.
you know, when there's a lot going on, I always kind of like fall back and let everybody do your thing. That's just
Oh,
me.
awesome.
Like, so
I
I'm just
know.
enjoying y'all vibed out. I'm just here, you know. If it starts slowing down, then I'll interject.
I'm not
But it's
gonna
like,
lie,
I don't like fighting for words.
I
I just be chilling.
I do want you to speak though a little bit because you know what? I got
Mm.
this probiotic. I'm not gonna lie. I got this probiotic, Good Belly. Oh my God, I love it. I'm so in love with it. Right?
Mhm.
Share.
Is that
Wanna know?
good? Do you know anything about that brand, Good Belly? I should send it to you.
I don't know anything
Because
about the
Virgos
brand
have
Good. There's
really
so
bad
many
guts. Like our
earth
gut,
signs
we
in
hold.
general.
Yeah,
What I've
it's
Yeah, I've
really
been
bad.
taking some, and I need to know. So if you have
Well,
any advice,
she actually has a lot of
I
advice.
know.
This woman right here.
I know. That's what I'm
She's
saying. I'd love to
she's
hear her advice.
about probiotics. I mean, I think
yeah,
that it's
like
really
what's the
important that
natural ones?
there's a physician's choice. That's the one that I really stand by, because of the amount of that they have that's parts per billion, and it's vegan. I don't know. I'm a fan of
Mhm.
like the vegan probiotics. They're a lot less strenuous on the digestive system, and they actually help
Mm.
really build the intestinal flora and kind of lower the candida overgrowth if you have that, and which most people in our developed world has that because of their diets being a lot of refined sugars,
Yep.
a lot of starch, a lot of meat products, a lot of just a lot of those things. There's not a lot of whole foods in our food system. Even if you're talking about things that are grown that are supposed to be organic, the food doesn't have the
Mhm.
same amount of nutrients. They measured nutrients by the amount of a certain sugar, but with a thing called bricks. And the brick system is it just measures
Mm.
like, let's say I take a tomato and it should have a certain amount of bricks, and that kind of measures the amount of nutrition something has. Well, our tomatoes here, because of the overgrowth and the what they consider monoculture of growing like the same thing on the same piece of land for year after year after year, will have a lot less of the nutritional value than something grown maybe in your backyard, or maybe something grown
Mm.
overseas where they actually take into consideration the topsoil and actually giving it a chance to breathe between seasons, and then pouring, all of the nutrition and everything that's needed back in there. All those things are the reason why people have intestinal issues. Magnesium deficiency, which most people have, especially like magnesium glycinate specifically, not magnesium oxalate, oxide, any of that. My magnesium glycinate is bioavailable. So that's like an oral one that you would take. Other different forms of magnesium are good for the skin topically because they're transdermal forms of magnesium. But those things are necessary for intestinal flora. There's so many different levels to it. Like I was telling these ladies, what you're eating, what you're putting on your skin, you think that you're just,
Mm.
washing your clothes. Those things have endocrine disruptors in it.
Mm.
You might think that you're just, washing your hair. You might think you're just using a tampon or a pad, which your cervix is the most absorbent part of your body as a woman, and you think that you're just using you might think that you're just doing right because you're wearing, underwear, but if it's not 100% cotton and it has a bunch of different, polyesters and stuff, you're
Oh no,
Oh
she
your
froze.
body is
no.
taking all these
Oh,
things
there she
in,
goes. There she
and
goes.
it causes
Yeah.
sorry, and it causes a lot of issues, and a lot of issues. A lot of those issues are, which a lot of women that I even see have polycystic ovarian issues, which is
Mm.
PCOS. They have endometrial issues.
Yeah.
I mean, those are the two main ones that I see a lot because of just our own environment. I talked to some of my friends that practice over the waters overseas, whether that be like in different parts of like West Africa. My father lives in East Africa and goes between East and West Africa. And I talked to different people that practice medicine in different places and what they're seeing with their own population, even places that are underdeveloped, quote unquote, they're not seeing nearly as much of the issues as we are with our hormones from the stuff we shower, just even the water coming up out of our shower heads,
That is
or
so
just the
fucking
water we're
crazy,
drinking. You know, we're drinking
is
water
so
and we're thinking
crazy.
great. We're brushing our
don't
teeth with tap
realize.
water.
Can't do nothing
And you
around
gotta
here.
think about it.
And realize.
Yeah. I gave
Thank you. We
and
don't
my
fucking
cousin thought I
realize.
had a
Oh,
boob
sorry,
job. I
Trix.
said it's just the hormones in the food. I became
Yeah.
like a 34 triple D, and I was like a B cup
Oh.
in South Africa.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
I moved
Right.
to and became a triple D.
And
I
it's
even thought I
not
had
just
a
the
boob
hormones
job.
in our food.
Yeah, it's the
It's
hormones.
not just it's the hormones in the food,
crazy.
but you have to also take in consideration every
Right.
single thing that you eat. Most hormones and all of those synthetic hormones are water soluble. They leave the body through the excretory system, so you're urinating it out. It's coming out in your urine, just like any kind of free vitamins. Like you see your vitamins, if you get too much B vitamins, your urine will be like an orange color, right? So it's a free. So same thing with any type of synthetic hormone. It's going into, and then a lot of these women are taking birth control. A lot of these women, all those things are they're urinating it and it's going into the toilet. People throwing away pharmaceuticals. All of these things are going into the environment, and you have no idea. Bisphenol A, which is BPH, BPA. You have issues with the BPA. They talk about that with boys and how that has issues with testosterone resistance, and it causes the increase in estrogen and oestrogen in boys. So you start having a lot of those issues. But that's in our water, that's in our food, that's in our containers, that's in the stuff we wash our hair, our body, our perfume, everything. Like in here in the United States, it's crazy because you don't see that overseas. You don't. You just don't.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow. Thank you.
Isaiah, it's crazy, right? And
Holy shit.
Before, like there was this joke like, oh, you're, I know why I'm so fat now because it says on the shampoo bottle make fluffy or something like that, something like that, like make thick, extra body. That's why, right? And it's like, but how much truth is behind that? That's just so crazy. You know what I mean? Like what it's doing to you. It's insane. And I feel like can't fucking do nothing around here, man. I feel like
The
I'm fucking
knowledge.
teenager that wants
You
somebody
just
to
have to
You're
realize.
Oh,
yeah,
I
but,
shit.
but it's
Sorry, I'm like,
but
what?
honestly, even to start growing your own food here, the seeds here have been so tampered with. It's ridiculous to get natural good seeds that have not been touched by Monsanto. You know what I
Well,
mean? It's
to be
insane.
fair, any
There's
seed
no
that
corn either. that
any
has
any
it.
any seed that you have that you plant and create and goes to flower and creates fruit is not GMO. Most of say 99% of the seeds here in this country that you're going to buy that you plant in your garden, they're not genetically modified because and genetic modification and hybridization are two different things. Hybridization is something that can naturally occur and does naturally occur in nature. Like if I cross pollination, if I my strongest of a zucchini plant and cross pollinate with my strongest of like something else that it can naturally do that in nature. That is hybridization. That's where you've seen the hybridization of corn over the years that it looks different. Same with the banana, because of natural bananas, they have seeds like the size of a pea. That's hybridization. That they've hybridized that to a point where it looks completely different than it used to. Now, when you start talking about genetic modification, you're talking about something that's under the umbrella of genetic engineering, a geoengineering. And what that does is it takes two things that would absolutely have no chance of cross pollinating. Let's say in the human world, let's say if an example of genetic modification would be crossing no, it would be because
No.
that could happen, but it would be crossing a human with a freaking elephant, or a human with a fish. These are completely
That's some
different
weird
things
shit.
that cannot, yeah, that cannot happen. But that's not hybridization. That would be genetic modification, where they like modifying genes. But if you take, like a seed or something, any of these seeds, if you plant them and then they get fertilized and then they fruit, that's not a genetically modified fruit. That's not that particular is not like genetically modified. It could be genetically engineered. It can be hybridized, but it's not genetically modified, which is completely different. not the same nutritional value, but it's completely different scientifically from like GE and genetic modification. So it's completely different.
Man, that's some
Wow.
crazy shit. Thank you so
Shit,
much.
thank you.
Yeah,
A lot of
Oh,
science
yeah.
behind it.
no, I
Yeah,
love
shit's so
hearing
amazing.
that. I do.
Mhm.
I have two kids who were affected by Lyme disease and all this co-infections and bullshit. It was really, really bad. So I hear about all of this, about like what you were saying. So thank you for saying that and sharing that.
Right.
Yeah.
I always feel like I'm in herbology, like in Harry Potter. Every time
No,
I'd be listening to
fucking,
Harry Potter.
I'm so intrigued. I'm like, yes,
like
speak,
they
girl,
give me this and
speak.
this and this and then what?
Right.
I'm like, you are so not. I'm like, okay, I'm right here with you. Just say it. Just tell
But
me
it's
all
so,
of
Right.
it.
it's so important though, you
It
know,
is
especially
important.
for us
So
as women,
important.
because a lot of what we are so ran by hormones, it's not even
Mhm.
funny, right? You know what I mean? And so like it's so and especially for women because we go through so much every month, every single month our body's going through a change that men don't have to worry about. You know what I mean? They cannot understand the hormonal changes that happen every single month. And so when those hormones are already off balance or like more off balance than the norm, um man, some understanding is like pretty much all we need. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like fuck. Because like seriously, I'd be telling them like I'm just acting like a man. Like
Right.
Dude, I obviously act like a man a lot because I'm like, let him throw down. Fuck you all. No, just kidding.
Oh,
No, I'm
talking
not
about,
like that. You know what I'm
being
like.
mean and smack the ass, you know?
Oh, okay.
Get on in there.
I mean, during a woman's menses, like around that time, that little window, that 8-day window or so of ovulation, she's more closely aligned
I'm
genetic
not
from a
ovulating anymore.
hormonal standpoint is well around that time she's more closely like hormonally aligned with the man because her testosterone levels go up. So around the time where we're most annoying to men, we're more closely aligned with them from a hormonal
You're acting
standpoint.
like
So,
that.
Like, how you
Like,
speak,
is that
bitch?
like when girls like vibe?
like
That's like when
karma.
if they're together, they start like their periods together. Is that like what you're talking?
We talked about
no,
this
no,
on
no,
one of
no.
the episodes.
Yeah, we were talking about that though.
We
Definitely.
talked about that, but yeah, it's
I don't have mine anymore. I'm too old.
know that.
I'm already
Although
beyond that.
we all did, even though we're not close, and we figured out that Sweetest has the alpha pussy. So based on the alpha pussy, because we all aligned to that point.
She leads the way.
Yeah.
Like,
That-
okay,
that
I
is
guess
so hilarious.
You didn't want to work before, now all of a sudden, like,
Right.
Sweetest comes around, now you want to work. Like,
Right.
right edge.
That is hilarious. That is funny as hell.
True story.
It's so that's funny that you should say that. My one of my closest friends didn't have a period for 2 years, and then she met me, and then within like a year, not a year, a month of our friendship, she had her first period and had one ever since. She curses me. She's like, "You fucking
Okay, well, that's not gonna happen with us. I love you, but no, I'm too old for that.
She's
You don't
47,
look
so I don't know."
Get out of
Well,
here.
I'm 50. I'll be 54. So.
Oh, you look amazing. Oh my God, you look
You
amazing.
do.
You know what? Every
Oh.
fucking woman on this couch looks amazing for their age. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
say it. Like, you know what? Like, we might have gut issues, but we are preserved like a motherfucker.
Right, man.
We're just dying on the inside. That's it.
Hey, at least we look good on the outside.
They let us eat anything back in our day. You know.
Yeah,
Mm.
Cereal. Think about
True.
cereal, man. Cereal
Oh.
was pushed so like with like
Right.
today's age, like they don't have to really worry about commercials. If you don't want commercials, you don't want to have to deal with them. You don't really got to watch them. I don't watch commercials ever, like ever. Like I don't care. I never liked them in the first place. You know what I mean? Like I just want to watch my show. especially now, just because we don't have time for that bullshit. You know what I mean? I don't have
Yeah.
time for your propaganda. And if I want it, I'll get it at the store. You know what I mean?
Or while you're scrolling
Or
Instagram
when I'm scrolling
True.
Instagram. Damn it,
or
let me
Facebook or wherever
multitask.
it's
Yeah,
at.
true,
Let
true,
me be
true.
entertained while I do
How
it.
much
'cause,
shit I
you know,
bought off Instagram? Like, oh, shit, I need that. Like,
oh my god, oh my god, you ain't gonna lie. I got that little shaky booty thing, you know. It is shaky booty.
Oh, you did not get that.
Oh,
I
my
did.
God.
I
Oh,
did.
okay. I want to know. I
did.
want to know. Then you need to
I
share.
did.
Those.
I haven't seen
That's
that all over the
funny.
place. I need to know.
Well, it's not going to really do anything, but it does what it technically what it really is for. It really helps you to strengthen your muscles and your bones, because your bones, when they will knock, they create a certain calcium that helps actually strengthen joints and things. So that's what it's really for in circulation. So the misconception
Interesting.
that that it's going to like tone your ass. I mean, you can do it for exercise. It will increase a little bit of activity tolerance to your exercise, a little bit of resistance, but it's not going to do much for weight loss or for shaping. It's mainly for lymphatic drainage. So yeah,
Which is
just
good.
That's still
Lymphatic
good.
drainage is
yeah.
good. I used to be a personal
It's
trainer, so I,
it's
yeah,
extremely important.
interesting.
I don't think
Personal
people
trainer.
realize, and I tell them all the time, like, you don't realize, like, your lower half, right? Where our upper body is different, our heart is closer, right? But our heart has
Mhm.
to work a lot harder to pump that blood down to our feet. So our feet, we only have what I call a manual pump, right? So this is why dorsiflexing is so important for people when they're traveling or anything like that. But so like as we get older, especially if like we're gaming, right? Because we're all, we have the option to sit down. You have to make sure to continue to get that circulation going, especially at our age. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Just
Hello.
yeah, but you know what? You can look
I'm the
amazing.
girl over 50 over here.
You look. Let me tell you what. I would have never guessed, Nikki. Like seeing your picture in real life, like I would have never guessed that you were. I thought you were around my age, to be honest with you.
Oh,
Like
thanks.
yeah, like I really did. Like so yeah, girl, your
Thank
circulation
you.
is going good, so don't worry about it.
I appreciate it. My, you're keeping my circulation going. But I need to learn more from Sweet. Okay, go ahead. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you. That was
Yeah,
kind.
that's
what time on
internal.
Tuesdays? I heard you
Oh
have
my
something on
God.
Tuesdays. Because you guys never responded in the group chat. Oh, never mind.
Oh, I already said I did respond. I said during this
Wait,
time.
you did? I was like, okay, I guess I'm not invited. But
What?
Oh,
shit.
what?
No, we
Oh,
can't talk
don't
about
get
it.
tricky.
No, we can't
Don't
talk
get
about it. Never
tricky
mind.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
OMG.
What am I excluded
My
from?
bad.
She's about to go
She's
fucking ham.
excluded from the group chats, the collaborations, everything.
Yeah.
Well, Nikki, real quick before we go, I want to go ahead and ask you this because
Yes.
our second guest, Miss Centra, actually brought this question up, and I want to continue with this question for every guest that comes on our couch here in the
Comes on the
metaverse
couch?
and in real life. What does girl code mean to you personally?
Girl code, communication, trust, being, just talking to be able to talk to one another, being there for each other, is huge. Collaboration, just girl code is girl code. Like we're there for each other, and we're here to empower each other, no matter what. No judgment, just being there. That's it. That's to me. That's what I feel. It's just no judgment, being there, empowering, collaborating, because I feel, to me, in my opinion, you can get higher in life or business or whatever by having your people support you and lift you up and be there, like to collaborate, all that stuff. That's me. I'm all about, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you, whether you're a man, it doesn't matter. Everyone. I just feel we all need to support one another and be good to each other and be kind to each other.
It's like, yeah. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, like you and two others as you would see. I guess, yeah, okay. Like yeah. I try to like put it in there because like we kind of went in deep, like, because question can get really deep, right? And so
Yeah.
we are running out of time, and so like I'm like debating because I'm like, damn, because we can really get deep with it, right? Because like because I keep hearing like we listen, we don't judge, like that's lovely stance, and Trixie's like about her boundaries, like respect her boundaries. That's all she has.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
100%.
Like
That too.
that's girl code to her. Like no matter who you are as a woman, just respect her boundaries. Like and
Mm,
she respects your boundaries as a woman. You know what I mean?
yeah.
She
Right?
also hits
Right?
you, you know.
It's not she hits you. Right?
I just, I mean, I guess, I guess just being a good person to one another.
Yeah,
That's
for me, it's
basically
like
it,
regardless of like
Yeah,
who you are, like regardless if I like you or not, right? Like as a woman,
exactly. We
I'm
can
not
all
gonna sit
agree to
there and just
disagree.
right, right. Yeah, but if I'm not gonna sit there and turn my head while you get your ass beat. I'm not gonna sit there and watch you be
Mm,
discriminated against because you're a woman. I'm not gonna sit there and let you know what I mean. I'm not gonna let that happen, regardless of who you are. It don't matter if I like you or not. You could probably have talk shit about me. It don't fucking matter, right? As a woman, to me, girl code is the least of humanity between us, our species, of going. I see you as a woman
yeah, yes, I
enough
see
to
you.
know that I know.
Yes,
You know what I
I
mean?
say that a lot. I say that actually a lot. I see you. I'm here for you. I'm, I, I hear you, and I
Yeah,
see
you
you.
know, because we're all just trying to live this journey, one day at a time. And sometimes it's fucking hard. It's especially
Mm.
hard being a woman. You know what I mean? Especially going
Even
through
if we
what
are
we
alive,
go
it's
through
weird too. Mm.
biologically, like what we were talking about today. Just biologically, the shit is
Mm.
crazy. The amount of pain that I go through monthly. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. So just because of my ovaries and because of shit, because I have ovaries, it sucks. You know what I mean?
Well,
So when I
can I
see
say
another
that?
girl that has PCOS or endometriosis, I'm like, like I might not stand that bitch at work. She might be fucking Karen like a motherfucker, but when she's walking down that hallway and she's like this, I'm like, go sit down. Let me go
Mm.
get you some Tylenol. You know what I mean? Like,
And can I
for
say
that
something?
moment, it's paused. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, and I absolutely agree. So, me, every story means the most to every person. There's nobody, I
Mhm.
feel like that a story is overrated. Like, oh, because you have this, that's so much more. No, it means so much to that person. So, every story counts. Everything you're going through doesn't matter what you're going through. It's not less or more, it's the same because it means that much to that person. That's what I feel. To where like you were saying, like what I've gone through in I mean, I've gone through hell too. But I don't say, oh well, my stories I've gone through more than you. No. Every story is equal
Mm.
because it's that much every story is so important to each fucking person.
Yeah, because everybody's own journey. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. And I
Exactly.
think and I think that's like the basis of girl code, just understanding like everybody's going through
Mm,
their own journey on a human basis level.
yes.
And as a woman, just having that little extra of understanding of like we can have pause moments to, you know what I mean? Give a fuck about our fellow woman. You know what I mean? And with that being said, that's another episode here at Girl Code Dialogue. Thank you so much, Kelly, for being here. I look forward
Oh,
to your podcast. And I believe she might be coming into Indie Tours. I don't know. We'll have to see about that. You're going to have to pay attention and see if she's in here. But real quick, you know the deal. We're going to go around and do the shameless plugs of the night. And we're going to start with me. Come out to Indie Tours every Tuesday
yes.
at 9 p.m. Eastern. And on our Thursdays, our party bus, where we go world hopping on our mobile party bus. So make sure to come on in and stream on that. And we also have assets for sale. If you are interested in an asset or a personalized asset, or one that looks like you, dancing one, whatever you want, honestly, I can create it and he can bring it in and make it animate. So if you want it, come in, buy one, and we'll make it for you. Pass over the mic to Sweetest.
And I'm Sweetest Flower. I am the Vice President of Meta Genre Music. at website metagenremusic.co. If you are a musician or know a musician that is looking to get their music distributed by something more personal than something like DistroKid and to recapture all of the money that they may be missing. Also, if they're looking for not just distribution, but admin and possibly publishing, make sure they check us out. We're here in the metaverse. We're also online on in Instagram, Metagenre Music _VR, Sweetest Flower _VR, and Daytona Vibes just Daytona _vibes, sorry. And you can check us out on the website. And also every Saturday at 10:30 Eastern, we're here at Meta Unsigned.
All right.
Lovely.
I'm Lovely240. Just follow me on Instagram, Lovely240
collaborates.
_VR. I do.
I love Trixie.
She keeps bugging me on Instagram. Sorry, Trixie.
It's
in
my
the couch.
turn.
She's
Say
in the
everything I wanted to
couch.
say, though.
Hey, go forward. You're in the couch.
Oh, geez. Hi, I thought Lovely had more to say about her collaborations. Indian. Anyway, I'm Trixie ZN. Just call me Trixie. My Instagram is the same. I'm also an affiliate for MetaQuest, so there are links there. They don't work half the time, but try them out. Yeah, so if you want like discounts, is that a word? Discount is the right word. Discount is
Mhm.
10% off or something. Just send me a message. I'll send you a link. I also just started YouTube channel. I only have 50 followers, so it's kind of depressing, but yeah. So the YouTube channel is the same Trixie Z, and just search and you'll find it. I might have to put the link in my bio too for that, but yeah. So yeah. Anyway, just follow me. We do lots of funny videos on Instagram. Yeah. Also because
You always do the best videos. This is your trick.
feed
You Lovely always do the best.
feed pictures, feed pictures. So
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
$50.
yeah. Just
Per
letting you know.
show.
Not $50 for the meta
You
fee.
might need more.
Yeah.
Per
Per
tone.
You want per show, man. Times are hard. You didn't see the economy bad, man.
Damn.
We gotta make that
$50
money.
a tone.
All right, Callie, you
Count
finish
me
it
in.
off real quick. Real quick. Well, I want to say to the camera, real quick. I'm sorry, real quick. I want to say out there, and to everybody in the audience as well, though, that Trixie and Lovely, they say that they're just this or whatever, but they will truly enjoy. They enjoy going into your world and exploring and posting
We do.
That's
things
facts.
and posting your world. So it's not just up there for like, oh, I just want to go up there. If you really want somebody to go in there and tell you the real, raw, honest, and enjoy your world,
Lovely.
make sure to go follow both of them because they really
Our
enjoy it.
socialites, our beautiful
And that's
socialites.
so facts. That's so straight up facts.
Yes.
The best.
All right, Callie, now finish it
Oh,
off so we
gosh.
get in the street.
Real quick, just follow me. This is my Instagram. If you want, you don't have to. It's cool. I'm now just slowly getting my Women Making Waves into the metaverse. Thank you to you, Sue. Thank you, Nick. You guys have been amazing to allow me to be on here, so I appreciate that. And I appreciate all these girls right here. Absolutely for the support. So
Absolutely.
yeah, so thank you. I don't know what to say. I'm just thankful to be on
Make
here
sure
and
to
grateful
go
to be.
follow her. Make sure to
I
follow
mean, if you want, I'm just all about collaborating, sharing. I do share. So if anybody wants me to share, tag me. I will be happy to do that. I love
Would you
to
collaborate
share.
with Likey?
I claim.
Oh my gosh, she's not gonna drop this.
Let's not talk about the
not?
group chats. Just kidding. And with that, thank you so much,
All right,
Callie,
thank you.
and Women
Thank you.
Making Waves. Make sure to check
Appreciate it.
them out because they're going to be making waves right here in the metaverse. So make sure to check them out. Okay, she's being humble.
Send you a thing.
She says you don't have to, but you better. No, just kidding. Just kidding. All right, another night. And we out. Thank you, everybody in the audience.
Yeah.
Thank you. One of you. Thank you, everybody on
Thank you,
the
guys.
stream.
We greatly
I gotta go.
appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I have to get off real quick.
Yeah, I gotta
Oh,
twist
All right,
it.
thank you
No, because my
guys.
daughter's like blowing at my
We're
phone.
watching Girl Code.
Oh, why am I this
And
way?
that's another episode.
Somebody say
And we'll see you back here probably tomorrow, 22 p.m.
A blue job.
A blue
Give me a like and just kiss us the stars.
It was such a
Keep
good
the
show.
channel
Thank you,
going.
Ben.
What?
Thank you, Ben.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna hop back on. I to see why my daughter's calling me. Scary incident, as you know.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. Bye.
I'm getting off.
Thanks,
too.
Nick.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate you. You guys,
Bye.
you guys are the best. I
Thank you.
appreciate it. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Bye,
Thank you guys.
Nick.
Bye.
I gotta go figure out because
Bye,
my
Trixie.
Bye,
daughter's calling me.
Ben.
Thanks,
Bye,
sweeties.
Ben.
You're the best.
Bye,
Okay, I'll be right back.
Thanks, Ben.
Let's collaborate.
You guys.
Let's collaborate.
Let's go collaborate.
Collaborate.
Yeah, let's go collaborate.
Bye. Bye. Hey, Rose.